What are you doing for today, for tomorrow? How are you grappling with your escapism? How are you dealing with things? What is your plan? What is your mission? What is your goal? Now, if I just asked you that question and you feel the urge to click off or close your phone or do whatever it is to just try and get away from it, then I understand. I get you 100%. Now, this video isn't going to be scripted. I'm going to kind of be talking from my heart because I don't know why, but just in this very moment, I had the whole just feeling to kind of ask the question to my audience and just kind of like to anybody who's watching, really, not even just my audience, but how do y'all grapple with y'all escapism? How do you feel about yourself, and what do you think, not that, like, what do you think you're avoiding, but not only that, like, how are your blind spots affecting you in ways that you don't even realize? Recently, I had a very intense moment with my family. Right, not gonna get too sober, but whatever. I had a very interesting day yesterday, and as a whole, even though it wasn't good and the situation itself wasn't good, the outcome, it was very healthy in my opinion. Now, of course, things didn't fix it or weren't fixed in a day, right? But relationships and issues that I've had for years kind of just boiled to the surface, and because of that, things are looking better now in the long term than they have in the past. I dare I say 20 years of my life. So I guess I'm just kind of asking y'all to reflect, right? What in your life have you been kind of going through or dealing with that you haven't even realized? Right? And that's a hard question to ask and answer because it's like, well, I don't know what I don't know, right? But really try and sit with yourself and think, like, what is hurting me from the inside that I just take a blind eye to, that if I sit and think about it, I know where the root is, but I don't want to touch it, right? It's just like, it's such an interesting concept to me. There are a lot of blind spots that we have as just people that we don't realize until they're poked. And once they're poked, how we act in that moment is something that we typically can't take back. So I guess my whole kind of like thought is like, maybe instead of us constantly looking for escape externally, we should retreat to ourselves so we can fix what is fundamentally bothering us, so we can work better later on. But hey, maybe I'm just yapping. But I will leave you with this. Besides what I just said, right, which I think was a fucking bar. Really pay attention to yourself and ask yourself the question of why am I like this? Truly try to understand yourself, because I feel like we are constantly outside, but we never truly understand ourselves. But you know, I don't know. I feel like we constantly put up, but we don't get enough in. So get some stuff in you, bro. Focus on yourself and really try and understand that voice in your head and what you really are as a person, who you really are, what you stand for, what your principles are. Because this is a journey that everyone's on for a while, and some people never finish that journey, but I believe in you, so don't give up, man. That's all I got for y'all.